Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Bees. So, as I said last episode, we are gonna be going to the nether. I enchanted some gear, it's pretty decent. Emerald stuff seems to be the best, so I enchanted most of it, and well, I guess we're ready. We're looking for, well, obviously some netherrack, some soul sand. Whoa! Oh, wrong button too many times. Don't wanna fall. Where are we? Whoa, okay. Okay, I did not expect this. So, it is something that I suspected that the nether also is, well, just a one big sky block. But fortresses seem to generate. And there goes my nether adventure. Thankfully, there is a feature in Quark that allows me to place blocks underneath already existing blocks without actually seeing them. So I could pretty easily get down, but damn, that was, well, interesting. And already stuff spawning here. Um, yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but I got my stuff back. So let's try to get up without dying. There's already lots of pigmen. Hopefully no piglins with crossbows that can knock me down again. So I'll meet you back up. Okay, I am back upstairs by the portal. Uh, so I'll build this little place just so we don't get knocked down somehow again. So I do need to get to there. It's gonna be a bit more difficult task than I expected. But why did we actually come here? Well, the blazes are useful, but I need netherrack and I need the magma blocks or cubes, whatever they're called. And they're not here, which is a bit of a problem. We could get a blaze to improve, well, so we don't have to sift dust and we get blazes better faster. But I don't think that's gonna be much of a problem. So sadly, I think our nether adventure is going to be put on hold for now. But let me show you what I've done around the base in the meantime. Uh, I did like make this a bit different with some item cables and a drawer with some cobblestone. I also made a obsidian generator. It's not currently being used because, well, you're supposed to have water here. I took it out so I could get some netherrack because we need lava for netherrack. Uh, as well as I put our coke oven down here. We got some coal and creosote oil. I won't invest too much into this because I think this is just a minor step in our bigger plan with steel and bees. I've also gotten a lot of bees. Maybe you've noticed this list has gotten a lot shorter and it's still getting shorter. I accidentally hit one of the bees. So instead of 6 bees, I actually hit this one and didn't sting me, I guess. Yeah, and I only have one left, so I'll have to make some more. Also, I hit some gravel bees, but I got lots and lots of them, and there's still some more to go, but I'm getting to it. And I think this episode I'm going to actually make some hives and hook up some of the bees that we'll need. Because, like, another rag bee or a soul sand bee or any resource bees are going to be useful so we don't have to grind for materials. And over here, I made a small mob farm. Because I don't have any ender pearls, I used hoppers. There's also hoppers under these traps, so that they automatically pick up items the mobs drop, but they let through some light, which is unfortunate. But hopefully soon I can. Oh, we got a pick. So hopefully soon I can replace the hoppers with a item collector. Oh, and I got a pick. And what does it say? Right clicking will place a torch at a cost of 5 durability. That's pretty interesting. Interesting. Oh, and that's 3 quests at once. Cool. So, I did some sifting, and well, our chest is starting to get pretty full. Which is good, of course. But I got enough stuff together to finally make our blast bricks. So this should be exactly enough. So 9 magma blocks. And in a crafting table, 27 bricks. And that is a quest complete. Oop, unpin that. Now we can finally get our first steel. But first we need to make our structure here. It's the same as the... Seems to be lagging a bit. It's the same as the... God. It's the same as the coke oven, yeah. Sorry, lost my train of thought. As far as I know, we can only use charcoal or coke coal in, or blocks as well in this furnace. Oh, there is a... Yeah, exactly. There's a section for it. Uh, coke coal is more... Coca-Cola. It's a drink. Is more effective than simple charcoal, and we just made some, so let's use it. This is gonna be a very slow process, so I think we're going to do something else in the meantime. Maybe just do some of the quests here, because we need to, well, slowly knock them out, right? So maybe let's look at this part, which is a alloy smelter. We need some kiln bricks, and for this we need 2 bricks, 2 sandstone. We can definitely make that. Just let me get the stuff together. I already made some bricks. And this is not enough, of course. I can't count. That's also fine. So I need an extra sandstone, like this. And it's done. So, alloy smelter quest complete. Our next quest is quartz enriched iron or black iron ingots. And how do we get these? Using the alloy kiln, iron and black dye gets us a black iron ingot, and quartz enriched is iron ingot and another quartz. Both are pretty simple, and we can also make bees out of these. I don't know what the ingots are used for, but I assume, well, they gotta be used for something, because we have to make them, right? So we need a black dye. We need to set this up first. Where shall we put it? Maybe, just over here. I'm gonna, like, revamp my base again eventually. And it's done. So we need to put our iron in. Of course, we need some fuel. Makes sense. Valuables. Let's get our 3 pieces of coal. Oh, it's kind of dark. So let's put these in here. And this is way faster. So let's do 1, was it dark or black iron ingot? Let's just check. 1 black iron. Uh, Also quest complete. And quartz enriched. And we got 2. Awesome. Those were pretty easy quests. Let's check what they're used for. Oh, for refined storage. Oh, actually, for refined storage, you're gonna need quite a few of these. So the bee is going to be the way. Definitely. And the black iron is used for extended crafting. So we're gonna need quite a bit of this as well, I guess. But there's no bee. So we're going to be pumping lots of iron and black dye there eventually. Probably. If we even can. I don't know. Would be a bit annoying. But yeah. And also, in the meantime, we have our steel. And we got a quest complete as well. That's, well, we're just knocking these quests out real fast. My plan is to get some more steel out of this blast furnace so I have enough steel to breed some extra bees, as well as have a single block, which I already have, for the bees to uh, pollinate so I can get their honeycombs. I already made a small steel bee. I'm going to do a little redesign for these things because, well, frankly, let's be real, these are not very efficient. This is actually almost full. Uh, I'm focusing on steel just because I don't know if it's something with my game or is it a problem in general, but I can't connect, well, not these pipes. Maybe some other pipes can, but I can't. Uh, if I make this an output, it disappears after a while. And a while, I mean a few seconds, which is very weird. Like this, see? And it's gone. Just like in South Park. So that's a problem. And I want to get the next tier centrifuge as fast as I can so I don't have to deal with this problem. And that requires quite a bit of steel. So I'm going to be focusing on that. I'm going to revamp this, get some more bees, as always, and I'm going to be right back. And I am back. And as you can see, I haven't done much just yet. I put down some hives, and these are the blocks they're going to harvest. And dispensers down here, and clocks afterwards. Or maybe a single clock, and then I'll connect them with redstone. But there's a problem. One of the bees I'm planning on using is a blaze bee. But in order to for them to harvest anything, they need a blaze mesh. And to get a blaze mesh, we need some blaze rods. As far as I know, the only way for us to get blaze rods is from killing a blaze. That means we need to go back to the nether. So I struggled before, but I think I found a way. There are these cool jetpacks. And the most basic one, the wood one, well, it's pretty simple. We just needed some leather, but we got leather from our farm there. We can turn, what is it? We can turn rotten flesh into prepared flesh and then smelt it down to get leather. That's pretty simple and very convenient. So I think we're going to make just the basic jetpack to get down on the fortress. So let's get to some crafting. So let's start with a leather strap. You're going to need these basic coils. So there's 5 batteries and, oh man, I forgot to count. There's 5 batteries and these need 3. That means I need 11, right? Let's get 11 of these. The reason I'm only doing the tier 1 jetpack is, well, I simply can't afford to do a higher tier 1 because I don't have enough iron. Well, I can technically, but yeah, that's literally only for one jetpack. And iron is kind of a material that is used, well, everywhere, in every crafting recipe, in every mod. So I'm doing the wood jetpack. It should be enough. Let's put our stuff away, like so. And let's go fill it up. I think, well, this should be, well, it fills up fast. Yeah, but this should help us get down on the platform. So let's see. Hopefully I don't die. Oh, yeah, so you can see on the right hand side, that's why I freaked out. It's not actually turned on. I need to bind something to it. I don't know what really. Jet. What is it? A category? Toggle engine V. I'm going to bind it to plus sign. Hover mode minus. Perfect. So it's on. Perfect. And how long does it hold? Oh, it's very weak. But I think this should be fine. Well, I made a mistake not bringing blocks. I'll be right back. Okay, I brought some blocks. And I also bought my energy cell because I realized this jetpack well, it's very weak. It doesn't hold up for long. So just in case I don't get stuck in the nether somehow, I brought the ender cell with me. Hopefully that helps me, oh, not get stuck in the nether somehow. Okay, well, let's make this, oh, oh yeah, kill him. That's fine by me. Let's make this place safe enough for me to land every time, I guess. I come here, if that makes sense. Let's just light this up. I don't know if uh, these mobs spawn here, if it's lit up like this, but well, hopefully. So, I need blaze, and well, wither skeleton skulls also would be very convenient. Chances I get any are very low. I need to enchant my sword probably. And we got our first blaze rod. Awesome. We only need 8 more. So I think I'm going to roam around here for a while and I'll be right back. So thankfully I found this spawner which really helped me. But now I'm definitely getting out of here. I basically just sprinted through. Okay guys, I know I might be just stalling here a little bit, but I want to leave these bees just for now because I want to get as many of them as I can, so I don't have to deal with this ever again, and clean it up. And I'll do this off camera until the next episode, hopefully, right? And this episode, we're just going to finish up with some other quests that are going to be essential for our progress in other mods as well. And these quests will be in Immersive Engineering. So the one big thing that we're going to need is a metal press. This metal press uh, makes, well, it's kind of self-explanatory. It just presses stuff and makes it into different shapes, if you could say. For example, one of them is a plate, and these plates are very useful for other mods. For example, this one is used, well, in our advanced crafting and basic crafting for refined storage and applied logistics, which you'll need to get into later. And there's other things, and it's generally useful. So we're going to be going towards that. But before we do the metal press itself, it needs some blueprints. So to get some blueprints, we need to go this way in the tree. And we start with treated wood. So as far as I know, we're going to be using lots of it. So I'm going to make lots of it. So we have our treated wood in this fluid tank. It should be pretty simple. Let's do this. Oh, let's do that. And that's treated wood. The crafting is a bit tedious, but I think I can do this pretty quickly. Enough to complete our quests. And then we can move on. So now we need a engineer's workbench, which is some more treated wood stuff, some treated sticks, treated slabs. Let's make those. We have our crafting bench here. Let's make stuff in bulk, probably, because well, we're going to need it, most likely. And let's get some more wood for a crafting table. Should be pretty easy, pretty easy. So what was the recipe? It was oh man, I forgot. Check the quest book again. This. So some sticks, a crafting bench, easy as you like, and a fence and a piece of iron. And we have our workbench. Also very easy. Looks pretty detailed, pretty awesome. Yeah. And, well, to work anything, we need a blueprint in there. Yeah, so there's different kinds of blueprints. And we're going to be looking for these metal press molds. Because, well, that's what the metal press is for. I got the stuff together for the blueprints as well. One of them is for molds, and one of them is for some crafting components. So this is for molds, and this one is for crafting components. All right. So I think you put these in here. Oh, and you can actually see the recipes. So to get a plate mold, we need a steel block and an engineer's hammer. Well, I think we can actually make one, I guess. I'm not sure how this works, but I should have enough steel. Quickly make one. Oh, that's full. So let's make a block. And oh, and it's just that simple. We just can select it and we get our first mold. Awesome. That was so easy. And now we will put this in a metal press, which we'll make later. It's a multi-block structure, so there's there's no it's a multi-block structure, so it requires different kinds of uh these components, I guess you can call them. And we also got arc furnace electrodes. Yeah, whatever that is. So I think that's going to be it for today's episode. It's kind of all over the place as usual with me, but I'm trying to clean this up, and maybe he will move like in a more linear direction in the future, because I'm doing bits and that's from everything. So yeah, I'll try not to hit a B. Okay, bye bye.